Hey, welcome to my channel, or welcome back, loyal viewers. I'm Kerry, the nosy housefrau, and today I'm sporting an 80s makeup look in honor of two YouTubers' birthdays. One was 1985, Jeffree Star, and there might have been a little star in the sky when he was born, predicting that I wouldn't have to live without this little invention, this phenomenon known as highlighter. The other birthday was 1987, and that's Dustin Dailey. Happy birthday, Dustin. I love you so much, and I hope you had a really great day. I saw your little record player on Twitter playing Stevie Nicks the way I remember listening to it with my older sisters back in the early 80s. That was pretty crazy. And in fact, you were 2 years old when I went and saw Stevie Nicks at Jones Beach with my friends, and she had a little Klonopin problem back then, but she's overcome it. But I had never seen anything like it. She would literally stop singing in the middle of a song to go change her outfit, and then she'd come back and pick up like the concert went on like that. I didn't know what it was. I was kind of fascinated. It was funny, but she was amazing. It was like, well, I've been afraid of changes 'cause I've... What? You see your gypsy. Where did she go? Catherine McPhee's there singing like her yawn music, you know, like, something's happened to me. My friends say I'm acting peculiarly. Oh, Well, I hope I got those birth years right. That was at least according to the interwebs. But I have been wearing makeup since long before Jeffree Star was even a romantic evening. So there you go. And those were the highlights from the 80s. And we're going to talk about highlighters. So you see how I segued that in there smoothly? All right, we're going to do this tipsy tea time style because this girl will drive anybody to drink. We're going to talk about Jaclyn Hill. I'm going to need a teeny tiny little bit of Long Island iced tea. Tonight's tipsy tea time features Chi-Chi's Long Island iced tea. I don't even think that restaurant's in business anymore, but they're in the booze biz. So feel free to pull up your favorite beverage. This thing is citrusy and delicious. Drink responsibly. Now, I said a while back that when James Charles did his post-Australia video that garnered him support in the wake of his Jeffree conflict and his Toddy conflict, that boy opened the portal to hell, because by getting the upper hand, every beauty guru from here to wherever is going to think that all they have to do is go, that didn't happen, and just, act like if something doesn't blow over, just pretend it did. And that's what they're doing. That's exactly what Jaclyn Hill is doing. She just announced her big, and I mean big, box of highlighters for her PR packaging that everybody is upset about, rightfully so. It's this monstrosity. In fact, it's so big that people were making fun of it on Twitter, and some of the tweets were cracking me up. I am a little biased, though. They were my tweets. It's a damn microwave. Somewhere there's a manhole without a lid. And then Shane said, the box makes her look skinny, though. And I said, she could send signals to outer space with that thing. Oh, that's her makeup? I thought it was the hood of a Buick. So as you can see, some people went in hard on the size of that monstrosity. There was just a lot of lampooning. It was the gift that kept on giving. And it escaped no one's attention that she had a box that looked exactly like the Fenty highlighter shaped box. And if you fooled everybody else on Twitter, you never would have fooled Tea by Allie. I'm going to link her video below because I'm telling you, shareholders probably call her to find out what's going on. That woman always knows what's going on in the makeup industry. Now, correct me if I'm right, but highlighter in a solar panel box, is that really a high-end thing that people purchase a lot? I'm sure there's all different levels of budgets. I just think it's probably one of the last things people get, especially when you can get an e.l.f. set for $5.99 with the brush that is also a baked highlighter that I have found works very well. So I'm not so sure that's where people put their money first. Personally, I'm going to put my money on foundation, eyeshadow, lipstick, but that's probably going to be one of the last things because I don't know that necessarily has to be so high-end to make a difference. Is this going to bump Nikita Dragun's highlighter package? I mean, did that do very well?
Dragon Beauty, I kept the face palette that I just got, but this I haven't even touched. So I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of that. But thank you, Nikita, for sending this to me, but...
Now, even if highlighter was a priority in everyone's makeup collection, there's still the issue of having brand confidence. I don't think the hairy lipstick with debris was that long ago. I know people are hoping we've forgotten. In fact, in her release video for this holiday collection, Jaclyn says that she's learned so much, and that was a wake-up call for her. I think you hit snooze, hun, because you sent out the same horrible stuff for returns, and some people still haven't gotten their refunds, which made your Halloween costume not so funny. I mean, the theme here is just constantly entitled brat who is never wrong. No matter what she does, she's a victim. I don't buy that. That's the only problem I have with this person. Everybody does deserve second and third chances, but you have to handle those things properly. You can't get angry at the people you've hurt. That's exactly what people find off-putting. I remember saying that those lipsticks needed an exorcism. So imagine my surprise when she went to Italy, the home of the Vatican. I remember with those lipsticks thinking, you got to do something right. And I've also said on this channel that if you can get Italian makeup, it's fantastic. Pupa is fantastic Italian makeup. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's amazing if you can get your hands on some. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to some Pupa makeup. So Italian, I hear Italian and I think fashion and I think makeup, and that's all very good. But why is this the thing? And people have a problem with the timeline. It was only like 2 months ago. But you're going to go to Italy so that you look more legit? That didn't work for the Olive Garden. So, as much of a mystery as it is with Jaclyn's timeline, we do know off to Italy she went. And the rest is history. She flew back home after all of that hard work of picking out the colors that she needed, and she put together that amazing package that she's worked on for so long and did her reveal. I thought it was weird that she didn't have a woman of color to try the darker ones on, the ones that she kept saying were for deeper skin. I'm not calling her a racist by any means, by the way. I'm not. Too much of that goes on. But I'm just saying, it would have been nice to have a woman of color. There are so many. I can name a dozen off the top of my head who could have tried that on for women of color rather than just saying, okay, this is what it looks like on my pale skin. Black women, you'll just have to imagine it. I thought that was lazy, kind of along the lines of still having the tag on your shirt. She's just so ADD. Where was I? Oh yes, I know it's the style, but am I the only one who's seen enough of those like women semi-clad squished together like sardines doing this? Like all naked and undulating and stop that. They look like they're being purchased. So I'm dying to hear what you think. Are you going to buy Jaclyn's highlighter holiday package? I am not. Not just because it's not something I would budget for in the first place, but also because it didn't sit well with me that she never took the problems that she had seriously. From the beginning, it seemed to me that she was very cavalier about it and being annoyed by her customers. Remember, she blocked them, she left them, and then she left social media entirely waiting for the storm to blow over and came back like nothing happened, wore the canceled dress with the FU song when she still had customers who hadn't received refunds. Patting her head with the fake $100 bills is sort of snubbing her nose at those that she still hasn't done right by. That's not funny. And then you'll hear her on her thing going, you know what I said? I'm going to be that CEO. I'm going to be that bad, this and that. And that's just saying you want it. That's just saying that that's what you want to be and that's what you want to have and that's what you feel entitled to, but that's not earning it. So instead of telling everybody who you are, show them. Because so far, the sad thing is, she has shown us. So if you've watched this far, I so appreciate you. As always, I will shamelessly hawk my Patreon, my Teespring merch, and my P.O. box in the description below. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate your view. This was a lot of fun, and I look forward to your input as always. Until next time, Hausfrau out.